Ever wondered how some gamblers seem to have an uncanny knack for beating the house? This isn't just about luck or a hot hand at the poker table. It's about an ongoing battle, a clash of wits and skills between the gambler and the casino. In this world of high stakes, there are two main players. On one side, we have the gambler, armed with strategies and sometimes illicit tactics. On the other, we have the casino, with its secret weapon, the house edge. This edge, a mathematical advantage that ensures the house always has an upper hand, is as relentless as time itself. But then, there are those gamblers who dare to challenge this edge, who dare to cheat. Their methods, as varied as the games they play, and as hidden as the cards up their sleeves. This unseen battle of wits and skill can sometimes turn into a high-stakes game of cat and mouse. Casinos have been dealing with cheats since the dawn of gambling. A constant cat-and-mouse game where the stakes are high and the allure of an easy win is even higher. Let's delve into the art of cheating, the tricks of the trade, and the risks involved. Cheating at a casino isn't just about luck. It's about skill, strategy, and sometimes sheer audacity. The methods are as varied as the games themselves. From card counting in blackjack, where players attempt to track the ratio of high to low value cards to predict future hands, to tampering with slot machines, the world of casino cheating is ingeniously deceptive. While some cheaters opt for technological aids, others rely on the age-old art of sleight of hand. It's a tale as old as time, where nimble fingers and quick wits can turn the tide of a game. But it's not just about hiding a card up your sleeve, it's about misdirection, psychology, and timing. To truly understand the art of cheating, let's examine the case of Richard Marcus. A man who turned the tables on casinos, Marcus was a master of deception. He used a technique known as past posting, a crafty trick involving a high-value chip hidden beneath a stack of low-value chips. Only after the bet was deemed a winner would Marcus reveal his high-value chip, fooling the dealer and raking in the winnings. Over the years, he tricked casinos out of millions, evading security and confounding the industry. But Marcus's story serves as a cautionary tale, not a blueprint for success. His escapades eventually caught up with him, leading to his downfall. His tale underscores a fundamental truth about casinos. The house always has the upper hand in the end. No matter how crafty the cheat, how ingenious the method, the casino is always one step ahead, ready to catch those who dare to tilt the odds in their favor. Remember, the thrill of the game isn't in the cheating, it's in the playing, so play fair, play smart, and may the odds be ever in your favor. Even without cheats, casinos have a secret weapon, the house edge. So, what is this house edge? Well, it's essentially the mathematical advantage that gambling games have over the player. It's the reason why casinos are a profitable business and why you as a player are more likely to lose money over time. Let's break it down. Imagine a coin flip. The odds of landing on heads or tails are equal, right? Each side has a 50% chance. But what if for every time you bet on heads and win, you get 95 cents instead of a full dollar? That's the house edge. Over time, that 5% starts to add up. Now you might be thinking, I'm skilled at gambling, I can beat the odds. Well, let's take a look at the infamous MIT blackjack team. These were some of the brightest minds from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology who used card counting and complex strategies to win at blackjack. They were so good, they managed to rake in millions from casinos around the world. But here's the kicker. Even with all their skills and strategies, they couldn't beat the house edge. Sure, they had winning streaks, but over time, the odds stacked against them. The house edge ensured that the casinos always came out on top in the long run. Think of it this way, you're running a race against a snail. The snail has a head start, and no matter how fast you run or how strategically you play, the snail keeps inching forward. That's the house edge. Slow, steady, and relentless. So whether you're a casual player or a seasoned pro, remember this, the house edge is always at play. It's a mathematical certainty, a reality that even the most skilled players can't escape. It's a silent opponent, always there, always taking its cut. The house edge is a mathematical certainty, a reality that even the best gamblers can't escape. Cheating may seem like a quick way to riches, but it comes with a hefty price. Let's take a little trip down memory lane to a story that perfectly encapsulates the high stakes and dire consequences of trying to outsmart the system. It's the tale of a man named Ron Harris. Now, Harris wasn't your average Joe. He was an employee of the Nevada Gaming Control Board, the very entity entrusted with ensuring fair play in the world of gambling. His job was to identify and eliminate potential weaknesses in slot machines that could be exploited by cheats. But Harris had a different idea. He decided to become the very thing he was hired to prevent. Using his in-depth knowledge and access, he rigged slot machines to pay out huge jackpots when a specific sequence of coins was inserted. For a while, it seemed like Harris had hit the jackpot quite literally, but as we all know, what goes up must come down, and come down it did. Harris was eventually caught, and the consequences were severe. He was sentenced to 7 years in prison and was required to pay back the hundreds of thousands of dollars he had illicitly won. But the story doesn't end there. The repercussions of Harris's actions went beyond the legal penalties. His personal life crumbled. Friends and family distanced themselves, and his reputation was irreparably tarnished. To this day, his name is synonymous with one of the biggest gambling scandals in history. This tale serves as a stark reminder that cheating is a high-risk game, with potential consequences that extend far beyond a simple slap on the wrist. It's not just about the legal implications, but the personal cost as well. It's about the loss of trust, the damage to relationships, and the lifelong stigma that can come with being labeled a cheat. And so we circle back to our main point. Is it really worth it to try and cheat the system? Are the fleeting moments of ill-gotten gains worth the potential lifetime of fallout? As Ron Harris found out, cheating the system might seem tempting, but it's a gamble that rarely pays off. While the house edge and the allure of cheating may seem discouraging, there is a way to enjoy gambling responsibly. If you're a gambler, whether a novice or a seasoned player, it's essential to understand that the goal of gambling is to have fun and not to make money. Yes, you heard it right. Gambling is not an income source, it's a form of entertainment. You might be thinking, but what about the big wins we hear about? Well, those are the exceptions, not the rule. The house always has an edge, and over time the house always wins. It's the basic principle of gambling, but don't let this deter you. There are strategies to play responsibly and still have a grand time. First up, set a budget. Decide how much money you're willing to lose before you start playing. This amount should be disposable income, not rent money or grocery funds. Stick to your budget and walk away when it's gone. This is the first rule of responsible gambling. Next, know the odds. Every game has odds, and the house always has an advantage. Some games have better odds than others, so it's worth your time to learn these odds before you play. Remember, the lower the house edge, the better your chances of winning. Also, don't chase losses. It's a common mistake among gamblers to try and win back what they've lost. This strategy often leads to bigger losses and regret. If you're on a losing streak, it's better to walk away and try another day. Lastly, the key to enjoying gambling is understanding that it's a form of entertainment. Treat it as such. Don't let it become a source of stress or a means to escape from real-life problems. So go ahead, enjoy the thrill of the game, the camaraderie at the table, the suspense of the turn of a card or the spin of a wheel, but always remember to play responsibly. Remember, the real thrill of gambling isn't in beating the house, it's in playing the game. So next time you're at the casino, remember the unseen battles being fought at every table. Each roll of the dice, every spin of the wheel, and each card dealt is a skirmish in a continuous war between cheaters and the house edge. We've explored the art of cheating, revealing the audacious tactics employed by those who dare to defy the odds. We've delved into the house edge, that statistical advantage that ensures the casino always comes out ahead in the long run. We've seen the price of cheating, a costly pursuit that often ends in ruin. And we've highlighted the beauty of playing fair, of embracing the thrill of uncertainty without resorting to deceit. Remember, gambling should be approached as a source of entertainment, not a means to get rich quick. Play responsibly, respect the game and its rules, and enjoy the excitement it brings. After all, the greatest gamble is the one we take on ourselves, so why not make it a fair one?